I have a really bad visual here. My live stream. We are out at sea. This is day 3. It is 8:50 p.m. and we left Grand Cayman Islands around 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere in there. I don't know how good this connection is because I'm out at sea. I'm out in the middle of the ocean. Can't see me. Did I do that?
Pull down from the top.
Huh?
Screen, pull down.
Pull what down?
Top of the screen.
Hi, Patty and Teresa. Hi, Granny Monster. Can y'all, I don't know that you can see me because this It's dark as crap in here. What is that gonna do? He's trying to fix. Can you see me? How can you see me? It's all dark. So we left Grand Caymans about 4 o'clock. Oops. And we did a shore dive from down there. Hey, West Virginia running down. Hi, Don. Anybody tell me how to change the lighting on my camera here so you can all see us? Yeah, the overhead lights are all on, and we got every light in this room is turned on. What are you doing? So we did one shore dive today. My camera's not even, my thing is not even moving. Can y'all see us? It's got to be like 80 degrees out. I'm like sweating right now. Can y'all hear us? Is anybody out there? Yeah, they can hear me. They just probably can't see me. She said she can just barely see me. My camera, my video's not moving at all, so I don't know. 100. I don't know where the lights are. This room is not that dark. I need to go out on the balcony. I don't think that's going to help either. Can it be better over there? I can't tell what it is. Why it's not working. Where's the light switch for this one? Did that help at all? I don't know.
To the left.
Is it better? Patty said it's better. Wait a minute, because we're on a delay. We should have what they have over there. I don't know what's going on. HD quality was best indeed. This is going to be a really great chat. That's light. Is that light? Night light. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. You are the computer experts. You need to tell me how to fix it.
There you are.
Hi, Family Toy Report. So tomorrow we're going to be docking in Cozumel about 10:30, and we're going to do a boat dive, or we're going to do 2 dives off a boat. The dive today was awesome, totally awesome. We did a shore dive. We went out with a local guide. We do a reef, coral reef. We were down 53 foot. That's the deepest that Steve and I have been down, and it's our first 55 foot.
55 on our sheet.
Oh, so it's our first certified dive in the Caribbean, and the deepest dive that we've done yet, and it was awesome, so awesome. We saw a lot of coral and we saw a lot of little fish, but we didn't see anything big. So I'm hoping tomorrow we'll see maybe some sea turtles or something a little bigger. But yes, it was such an awesome dive. So
there, your lighting's fixed here.
Yeah, Steve's taking a nap behind me, but you can probably still see him. So if you have any questions for him, let us know. Yeah, it was really, really cool. The water was so clear you could see like 100 foot in front of your face. And the camera, we took a lot of video and it turned out really good. So hopefully I'll be able to post some of that when I get back. I'm going to edit all this. I've got a whole bunch of video to edit and try to put together so people can see it. Oh, bye, Teresa. Yeah, what's that, Patty? She's going home. Ellen's away for the week. What are y'all doing this week? Anything exciting? Hi, Mary. How are you? Y'all give me some thumbs up. Put some thumbs on the video. Let's see how many thumbs up I can get. I don't have 3 miles yet today because I had to take my stepper off to go diving, so I didn't get any mileage from the dive. But we were underwater for like 45 minutes. Yeah, that should be good. I'm hoping that I have some good footage. I'm gonna have to splice it a little because I was a little shaky with the camera.
We're cruising at 20.7 knots.
Okay, Steve said we're cruising at 20.7 knots. It's on the TV over there. There's a monitor.
280 quarter.
Oh, that's cool, Granny. I'll have to check it out. Oh, yay. Thumbs up. Oh, I'm not going to edit anything till I get home, but I did want to try to do some live streams while I'm out here. The streaming quality, because we're running off a satellite because we're out in the middle of the ocean, it's touch and go. So if I lose you, I'm sorry. But I'm trying the best I can just to do a couple little small chats until I get back. Island, cool. I've never watched that show except for at Patty's house. Where is your first port? We just ported today in Grand Caymans, and we did a shore dive. And tomorrow we're on our way out. We're back out at sea, and we're going to Cozumel. We'll be going docking in Cozumel about 10:30 in the morning. So we're looking forward to that, to do 2 dives off a boat. And we should be going down about 50 foot again, 50 to 60 foot. So I'm excited to see where they take us and what we can see down there. I'd love to see some bigger fish and some sea turtles. And she was hoping to find an eel for us today, but we didn't really see anything besides small dive. This is our 3rd trip to Cozumel. So the first time we ATV'd, which was fun. And then the second time we did a dive, but the water was really, really, the current was real strong. So it wasn't a good dive. We mostly spent the day fighting the current. So Oh, that's cool, Granny. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I'm going to catch up on everybody's videos when I get back, but I'm not sitting in the room watching videos or anything. I may be able to catch one or two here or there as I'm waiting for stuff. But like tonight at 9:20, they're starting the 70s night, and they're going to be doing some 70s, a 70s party, 70s theme party. So I may go check out a little bit of that. Um, have you did the small train in Belize? No, this will be our first trip to Belize, and we're not going to be in Belize for a couple of days, but it'll be our first trip to Belize. We're looking forward to Belize. We're snorkeling in Belize. We're going to be snorkeling with nurse sharks and stingrays, which I think will be very cool. Oh, I did see a flounder today. Did catch him going across the bottom, so I got a little bit of video of the flounder. I thought that was pretty cool.
Wasn't a keeper.
No, it wasn't big enough to eat or anything, but it was cool to see it in the wild like that underwater. So, and then in the last day, the 6th day, we're going to be in Costa Maya, and we're going to do 2 dives in Costa Maya to what, on the 6th day or something, 5th day. Anyway, when we got done with the shore dive today, I came back to the ship and took a shower, and my travel agent gave me a free massage. So I had a massage this afternoon, which was wonderful. So that was like an hour massage. So I did that. Steve and his brother stayed in port a little while longer. We've never been to Costa Maya, so we're excited to see Costa Maya. We're gonna, probably we'll do a couple of dives and then hopefully have enough time to at least check out some shops and stuff there. We probably won't go inland too far because we're probably going to be short on time to be able to do that. And probably in Belize too, we're probably not going to have a lot of time to be on shore because we're doing the water stuff. So, but so far it's been a fun cruise. Tonight, oh, is that Gavin? Is Gavin creeping? Oh, very cool. Alicia's on Gavin's. Cool. I didn't know that's who that was when you signed in. Everything going good at home? Tonight, the show tonight was a hypnotist, and it was funny as mess. He took up like 20 people on stage and tried to hypnotize everybody at the same time, and then the ones that didn't really get under good, he let them go, and he weeded it down to about 9 people that were really hypnotized well, and then and then it was really funny. I did get some video of that, so hopefully that'll come out. I'll be able to post some of that. Yeah, I mean it's hit and miss. I don't have a really good signal right now. I've got like 2 bars out of 5, but it seems like it's holding. So I'm happy with what it's doing. I'm not promising it's gonna stick with us too long, but I'm gonna be on as long as it allows me to be on. So hopefully it'll allow me to be on a little while, at least another maybe 15 minutes or so. I just wanted to say hi to everybody and bring you along on my cruise as much as I could. But we get so busy doing stuff. Just trying to enjoy the beautiful balcony and the activities that are going on. We did yesterday. We did a selfie scavenger hunt where they gave us a list of stuff and we had to go find it and take our picture in front of it, take a selfie picture in front of it. And we had 15 minutes to do it, and we found, what was it, 11 out of 15 items in 15 minutes, which was good. So we got a little Royal Caribbean medal and a little bracelet, a little plastic bracelet thing. But it was fun. It was fun doing it. So there's a lot of fun little activities that they have going on that we try to catch here and there stuff. I haven't made it to bingo yet. I did want to try to do some bingo, but I haven't made it to bingo yet. I'm sure that I will. Yeah, it's a lot of items to find. Figuring out the boat is big and it's taking you up and down, like from deck 3 to deck 9, and you have to go up and all the way to the front to find one, and then you have to run to the back to find another one. I had to stick my foot in the water and have a picture of my foot in the water. I had shoes and socks on too. I had to take my socks off, get in the water. Steve took my picture, and we had to find. We had to toll, so we went into the buffet upstairs, and I stood in front of the apples and just pointed to the apples because I didn't want to touch the food. And one of the officers kind of looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And I just said, "We're on a scavenger hunt," and he just smiled. So everybody seemed like they were having fun with it. We had to go up to the where they have all the paintings and stuff, where they sell the paintings. And no, the bingo, the children can play bingo too if they're with their parents. But then one of the ladies that was up there with the paintings in the art gallery, she photobombed us, which was fun. And then we had to go up to guest services, and we cut in line. And we told the lady, I said, "Look, we're on a scavenger hunt." So she said, "Oh, go ahead." And I just stood in front of the desk, and the lady, the guest services lady, was talking to somebody else. But the scavenger hunt was to get a picture with the guest services lady. So we did that. Hi, Marcy. How are you? So we were supposed to find an Egyptian statue. We couldn't find that, but that was in the solarium. We forgot that the solarium was Egyptian themed, so we didn't get the Egyptian statue. And we had to find a plant under the stairs, but by the time we were getting to that one, we were running out of time. So we found as many items as we could. So, but hopefully within probably the last day, I'll be able to catch some bingo. But we had some other things we wanted to do while the bingo was playing, and I think the scavenger hunt was one of them, wasn't it? While bingo was going on, we decided to do the scavenger hunt instead. We're having a lot of fun, Marcy. We're doing a lot of activities on the ship, and stuff, and then we have our excursions. No, it's probably one of their oldest, smallest ships. Yeah, that I think it's the stuff I put in it is the wrong stuff. So when I get back, I'm going to have to change the tank water. So that's cool. Have fun. But the Rhapsody is one of the smaller ships. It only has like 2 decks of balconies, and most of those are suites, I believe. And it's only 9 decks tall. And I think most of the bigger ships now are like, what, 14 decks or something? Like, I think the Oasis of the Sea and the bigger ones, we went on the Oasis a few years back, and it was a huge ship. But I think that was like 14 decks or something. This one's only like 10 decks, I think, because the buffet's on 9, and then there's a running track on 10, but that's about as high up as you can get. So, but it's been a lot of fun. There were probably 5 or 6 other ships in port with us today. We saw another Royal Caribbean ship. We saw a Norwegian. We saw Holland America. Yeah, it really is. It's being on the water. I don't mind. It's because it's small. It's rocking a little bit more than the bigger ships, but I don't really mind rocking at all. Yeah, you get better service on the smaller ships. Um, because on the big ships, there's just so many people, and it's hard to find a place to eat in the dining room. We've never had a problem in the buffet finding a table, but on the Oasis of the Sea, we could never get a table to sit down and eat. And the ice cream has been available a lot more than it was on Oasis. The seas have not been that rough. Um, you feel a little bit of swaying, but not that bad at all. We've not really had to, hold the walls to walk straight or anything. So I mean, you do fine. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it, and we leave the patio door cracked open just a little bit at night so we can hear the sound of the ocean because it helps us to sleep. At least it does me. I love the sound of the ocean, so. We haven't seen any dolphins or whales or anything yet, but I was hoping we would be able to, but we haven't seen any yet this trip. So we're still keeping our eye open though. Hopefully, when we dive tomorrow, we'll be able to see some bigger fish. What other fun stuff have we done? Nothing. Steve's just chilling in the bed over there. He's sitting watching TV. We're on the 8th level. We're in room 8034. We have a junior suite, and I did take video of like a room tour, and I'll put that on my channel when I get back too. So glad that a few of you came out to say hi tonight. It's a beautiful night out here on the sea. I'm trying to charge up my cameras. Taking a lot of video. The underwater camera is working really well. This is my first time taking it out, except for when we were down in the quarry. Your husband's been in the hospital, Marcy? Yeah, there is. I think you're right. My sister-in-law ordered a bottle of wine in the dining room, and she probably drank about half of the bottle, and asked if they would bring it back to her room for her, have it delivered to the room, and they told her that if they delivered it to the room, she'd have to pay a room service charge. Her charge is like $6.50 or something. That's pretty much nickeling and diming people to death, you know. I don't know. I remember years before they started charging for years ago, they would say when you ordered wine in the dining room, they'd be saying like, "Oh, we'll bring the table, we'll bring the bottle up to your room for you." They didn't even wait for you to ask. They offered to do it for you. Now it's like nobody wants to give you that service anymore. Oh, I hope he does okay. That's pretty routine nowadays, though. Seems like I've known a few people that had stents put in, but they've done pretty well with them. So I'm sure he's going to be fine. But I'll keep him in my prayers. So the food in the dining room hasn't been great either this trip. The last trip we did to Alaska, the food in the dining room was awesome. I mean, every night we had a good meal. Dining room, we're just not impressed at all. The service is really, and the food just really isn't that great. So we're eating tomorrow night. We're eating in Chops Grill, and we're hoping that that'll be a little bit better. Our traveler is eating dinner for two, so we're going to take and get some good steak. Let you know how that goes. Yes, room service. There is $6.50. I believe it's $6.50 delivery charge. And you can order whatever you want. But there's a one charge. It's either 650 or 850. It's something like that. Somewhere in that range. And that's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, snacks, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Now, I don't even know if they'll bring drinks to your room. I think that you have to go to the bars to get drinks. So what we did, because, we just trying to find ways around this nickeling and diming you to death stuff, is we went up to the dining room, to the buffet, and we got a plate of cheese and fruit and stuff and brought it to our room so that we'd have it later to snack on. We put it in the refrigerator because there's a little refrigerator and everything in every room. That is just the delivery charge. If you want to add a tip, you can add a tip, but that's just a delivery charge. The room service used to be free. They used to just bring, you could call up and order it, or order it on the TV. Used to be a thing on the TV where you can interact and order stuff, and they would just deliver up till midnight. I think there may have been a charge after midnight or after 1 o'clock in the morning or something. But last year, I believe it was right the beginning of last year, they changed it and they started delivery charge, but they said it's because they gave a better menu, and they upgraded their menu to better food. So, you can't prove it by this ship, but because I haven't food on this ship, so I don't think I'd be paying a room service charge to order food. The tips on ship, they charge you a per person tip before you go on the cruise if you want to, or you can wait till the end to pay the tip charge. But I think it's like $12 a person per day in tips, and that's split between everybody in the crew, the dining room people, the bartenders, the housekeeping. Everybody in the ship has to share the tips. So. Yeah, I'm following, each other. Like one ship will start doing it, and then the other cruise ships will do it. We've never been on Norwegian, but we were talking today, and we're thinking maybe, to try a different cruise line, because our last 3 or 4 cruises was Royal Caribbean. So we're thinking maybe to try Norwegian or another cruise line the next time. So we're going to check out a few different cruise lines to see what they have to offer. We're thinking maybe Bermuda or maybe Southern Caribbean or what Eastern Caribbean or something. We're not sure. We're still got to look into that. So, family toy report. Have you been on a cruise? Oh, they didn't? Did they do like the little scavenger hunts and stuff like that, and like little dance shows and stuff? The Norwegian ship that was parked by our ship today, they had a water slide, and then they had something else on the top, and I don't know what it was, but it kind of looked like a roller coaster or something. I don't even know what it was, but it was a huge ship and it had a lot of stuff on the top of it. That was Norwegian. I've never been on Disney and I've never been on Holland America. Now I think Disney would probably be amazing, but there'd be about a billion kids there. So that's more of a ship you would take if you wanted to take your grandkids or your kids or something. And America, was that nice? I'm not even sure where Holland. I'll have to look into that because that I would be interested in checking that out too. Oh, Holland America is good for Bermuda. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out then because I never really thought about them. But you know, if that's a good ship, I mean, if their service is good and their food is good, and you know, I'll just check out some reviews. Do you recommend Holland America? Uh, oh, that's cool. I love the shows on the ships. They had a comedian last night. He was pretty funny. I think he's going to be doing an adult show tonight. We don't really go to adult comedy shows. Oh, that's cool. And it probably stays docked in Bermuda for a few days too, doesn't it? Because I know there's not much around Bermuda, so once you get out there, they usually stay docked for a couple days. And I heard Bermuda was pretty good for diving and stuff. I need to check more into that too. But you know, we'd kind of like to try to dive out there if the diving is good. And there's, do they have? Do you know? Do they have the dive shops and all out there? Yeah, that's what I heard. That it stayed docked for a couple days, and you just kind of get on and off the ship at will. That would be kind of cool. I think you could really get to do a lot of different things. Oh, cool. Is that the carnival, the festival? Is that like a certain time of year? I don't think I'd try to do Bermuda in the like hurricane season, like August, September, or anything. I don't know how. Maybe June would be okay, May or June. And it needed to be a little bit warm. I would hate to go if it was too cold out. Oh, very cool. They do have dive shops there. I think we need to look into that. We could check out Holland America too if Holland America goes down there. May. Cool. Where does it go out of? Does it go out of Maryland or does it go out of New Jersey or something? Maybe South Carolina. Yeah, I would love to go to Bermuda. That's on my radar, just for diving. Oh, you went out of New York City. Hmm, that's an option. I'll have to look at it. I mean, as long as we just flew in there. I don't like driving in the city. I've actually never been to New York except for on an airplane just as a layover. Well, I mean, I'm from upstate New York or northern New York, but I've never been to New York City. So it's just something I've never really wanted to do. Not a big city person. Well, that's information. Thank you for sharing that. It gives me a lot to do some research on once I get home. Sounds like fun. Well, everybody, I'm gonna thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I'm gonna let y'all go. I know 9:30 they're gonna be starting a little thing down in the area down there, the 70s dance party thing, and I may go down and just look and see what's going on for a little bit and get to bed early because we have a couple of dives tomorrow once we hit Cozumel. Do they have one in Boston? Oh yeah, okay, Boston. We might be able to do Boston. Okay. All right. I've never been to the city, so I'm not familiar with all of that. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some rest because I know when we do 2 dives tomorrow, it's probably gonna take a lot out of us. So, it was really, really awesome today diving. The water was beautiful and we really truly enjoyed it. There was just the three of us with the dive master and it was a lot of fun. So, okay, I'm definitely going to check out Holland America, and I'll check out the Norwegian too, but because we've never been on either of those, and I'd kind of like to try those ships out too. So I mean, Royal Caribbean's been nice, but there's other ships that we can try out. So. Well, thank you. Once we got it going, it was okay. It was just trying to get the lighting and everything right. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to check the way the settings are. I don't know where the settings are for this camera and this computer and this laptop. But I'll get the way my lighting goes. But ready for coming and saying hi to me, and I will hopefully catch y'all on the next live stream. Y'all have a great evening. Yeah, I'll get some video if I go down there. I don't know if I can record music because then they'll just, they're gonna give me a strike. So I have to be careful recording music. So I'll catch you all next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, Patty. Bye. Bye, Alicia. Bye, Family Toy Report. Bye, Mary. Bye, Marcy. I gotta figure out how to shut this thing off again. I keep going out of this. Why is that? Why is it doing that to me? Mm-hmm.